You knew they'd hurt you again, but you went back anyway. Not because you're weak, because your brain is wired to crave the pain. Why does it feel like something inside of us pulls us toward toxic people, even when we know better? You're not crazy. Your brain is lying to you. And today, we're going to uncover why this happens and how to break the cycle. Love isn't just a feeling. It's a chemical reaction in your brain. And when it comes to toxic people, your brain tricks you into thinking you need them. But it's not love. It's a trauma bond. A chemical addiction that makes you feel like you're in control, when in reality, you're stuck in a never-ending loop of emotional chaos. The reason we keep going back to toxic people is that our brains are wired for emotional patterns, not for what's healthy. If you've been in a toxic relationship, you've probably noticed how the highs after a fight, or when they apologize, feel incredibly intense. These emotional ups and downs create a bond that feels addictive, even though it's toxic. This cycle is called trauma bonding. It happens when emotional abuse and manipulation create an unhealthy attachment. Pain feels like passion, and chaos feels like connection. Your brain doesn't distinguish between healthy love and toxic love. It just gets hooked on the intensity. When your brain is flooded with chemicals like dopamine, oxytocin, and serotonin, it tricks you into thinking this is what love should feel like. But in reality, it's just a chemical loop that's keeping you stuck. So why can't you break free? If you grew up in an environment where love was inconsistent, where there were moments of sweetness mixed with manipulation or pain, your brain starts to associate chaos with connection. Familiarity becomes your version of love. Even though you know they're bad for you, your brain believes this is the kind of love you need. That's why it's so hard to walk away, even when everything inside you says to do so. It's not about being weak or crazy. It's about how your brain has been trained to believe that love equals unpredictability, confusion, and emotional turmoil. These patterns are deeply ingrained, and they take time to break. But here's the good news. You can break free. Healing starts when you realize that the intense feelings you experience are just your brain reacting to old, unhealthy patterns. You can create a new emotional blueprint, one where peace feels like love and stability feels like connection. It's not going to happen overnight, but you can rewire your brain to seek out healthier emotional experiences. Take small steps. Start recognizing the patterns when they show up. Remind yourself that you deserve a kind of love that doesn't come with pain. Surround yourself with people who treat you with respect, and give yourself permission to walk away from those who don't. You don't have to stay stuck. You're not crazy. You're just human. And with the right mindset and support, you can break free from toxic people and finally find the healthy love you deserve. If this video resonated with you, like, subscribe, tap the bell for more, and don't miss what's coming next.